What finally broke Diddy, according to insiders, wasn't the walls of Fort Dix, the restrictions, or even the loss of access to the luxuries he once treated as necessities. It was the sudden moment he realized none of the theatrics he'd been staging, none of the carefully crafted images, none of the look at me keeping my head high performances were convincing the audience he thought he still had. Because beneath the public facade, sources say Diddy reached a point during Thanksgiving week where the pressure boiled over. The reality of spending another holiday behind bars, after being repeatedly assured he wouldn't reportedly hit him like a freight train. His lawyers had promised timelines. His team had whispered reassurances. His inner circle had insisted everything was under control. And yet, when the holiday rolled in, he was still on the inside, staring at the same walls and hearing the same routines he can no longer escape. And this is where the shift happened. For a man who built a career on controlling the room, controlling the mood, and controlling the narrative, Thanksgiving inside Fort Dix exposed the truth. The room no longer bends to him, the mood no longer follows him, and the narrative no longer belongs to him. That realization, insiders say, sparked a wave of frustration that he could no longer mask. But here's the part that truly stung. As much as he tried to convince others that he was running the environment, the people around him didn't fall in line the way he expected. They weren't impressed by old industry stories. They weren't dazzled by his past power. They weren't intimidated by his name. They wanted something else entirely. And Diddy, for the first time, had nothing left to offer except what he could buy. And that's where the meltdown began. Not in anger alone, but in the crushing recognition that influence only works when people want to be influenced. For once, no amount of posturing could fix the imbalance. No amount of reminiscing could rebuild the presence he once commanded.